Hello guys, I am doing this video about cosmetology school. I know it's it's something that a lot of people are interested in, and if you're wondering why I look like this, it's just a chill day at home. I'm just not even doing anything. Got sweatpants, nothing. It's doing big today. Oh, but I did have this lip color. I don't know if you can see it. My lighting is kind of crap. I really like it. It's kind of like mauve-y, sorta. I don't know. I was playing around with some stuff. Oh, there we go. And I mixed stuff. I have this like e.l.f. Juicy Tube. I know that's not what they're called. What is this? Super Glossy Lip Shine. Well, I have this. I don't know the color. I don't know. It's just like kind of frosty pink. And I have this pink color from New York Color. It's like 415 or 417 Flirty, like that. Then I mixed it with this random one that I got in like a little makeup gift set, but I really like it. It's like purple. I don't know, like the first one is frosty and then the other one is like where the color comes in. I feel like you guys can never see it because this lighting is so weird. But whatever, I'm going to get a good camera one day and it's going to be able to focus and have like super lighting and all that great stuff. Anyways, cosmetology school. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun, and I don't know like the way you guys do it, or I know some people do it different is what I should say, because at my school they had like a vocational school that you could kind of like go to cosmetology school through your high school, if that makes sense to you. And I went to Center of Applied Technology North in Severn, Maryland, I think it was, and I took my cosmetology courses there. It was 3 years to complete like everything, but you only went like the time amount that you went to school. Like during the summer you were just off. And our first year we were there every other day because we had an A-day B-day schedule at my school. So every B-day, I think it was, we went to cosmetology class, and like we had to get dressed. We had scrubs or whatever. I don't have any of my stuff right here. Well, we had purple scrubs. It was purple and white. Yeah, it sounds really gay, but it was. We looked a fool, but we had to have the attire so we didn't like mess up our own clothes, and we had to wear nursing shoes, like closed-toed, like no slip grip kind of rubber shoes. And we did, I don't know, we did a lot of theory in the beginning just to kind of get a feel for what we were going to do. We definitely got our kits through school. We didn't have to go buy everything. It was $500 for the class. That included the 3 years that you were going to be there. That included, well, no, it didn't include your scrub. You had to go get your scrubs different, and I think your scrubs were like $75 including your shoes or whatever, or at least mine were. It kind of depended on where you went. But $500 including the 3 years of school, the three workbooks, and our textbook. And I think we got 4 mannequins. We got 1 mannequin each year, but then we got another one for the state board test, and like our kit, and I think that was it. But in our kit, we pretty much got everything, and maybe one day I'll like put my kit together and show you guys. We got brushes, combs, our mannequin, we got hot tools, we got roller sets, perm wraps, clips, capes, our stand for our mannequin. I guess that's it. It kind of seems like so much at the time. A blow dryer, like stuff like that. We got like everything we needed pretty much in that one kit. And then, like, first year was pretty much just theory, and then towards the end of things, we started doing more, like, hands-on stuff. And then second year, we had, like, weekly labs. We had to do, like, a roller set, a perm set, barrel curls, like, like a certain number of things each week. And then at the end of our second year, we had to start doing quarterlies because she was kind of preparing us for our third year, because for first and second year, I had the same teacher, but third year was a different teacher. She was kind of an older lady, but I think she was a better teacher to try and get you ready for state board. And if you don't know, state board is like the licensing test that you take to be a cosmetologist in whatever state that you're in. And let me see. What else? Our classroom was kind of cool. Like, it had a chalkboard and stuff like that, so you can teach well, my first classroom had like the chalkboard and stuff where you could teach, and then it had like stations, but it was kind of like just one countertop that went across like the whole wall or whatever like that. And we had 3 shampoo bowls, and we had a pedicure thing and a couple dryer chairs or whatever. And it didn't really look like a real salon, but it kind of had, you know, you had the space you needed. And we had like desks in the middle and stuff like that. But for my 3rd year, which was probably the year that I liked best because it was so much hands-on work, you really felt like you were in a salon. You got like, theory was actually a lot harder in our 3rd year classes, but you learned so much more. Like, you kind of broke down the whole chemistry part of it. You started learning about the skin. You learned anatomy. It's a lot of things that you learn in cosmetology that people don't really recognize, but it's a very like broad kind of topic, I guess you could say. You learn barbering, you learn nail techniques, you learn you can't really be an esthetician through a cosmetology license, but you can learn the basics of it. You can learn the basics of makeup artistry and, you know, different things like that. So it's definitely really, really fun. I definitely enjoy going to school. I don't know, I don't feel like I missed anything. I mean, you're really not going to learn how to do but so much in school. You really have to get out on the floor and like work your way up to doing certain things, because I can't say that I know how to do like everything under the sun, but you know, I'm pretty good as far as like basic things. Like, I can do a good creative style and stuff like that. And then yeah. Oh, but for 3rd year it was a lot different because our classroom literally looked like a salon. We had our stations, and they were kind of like back to back. And because we had people come in on certain days, we would have customers come in, and they would do like a normal hair salon. Like, you would have to have a certain amount of customers each quarter. And you know, if we were low on customers, we wouldn't really count it against you, but you really needed to have customers to be able to pass the class because you needed that real life experience. So you could invite people to come in, or like, you know, the little old ladies would always come in and get their hair done because you get it for a discounted price if you go through a cosmetology school. And then off in the back we had a normal classroom where we did theory for about an hour and a half, I guess you could say. It kind of just depended on what the unit was, but for the most part it never went past an hour and a half that we had theory, and then the rest of the time we'd be on the floor. And for 3rd year it was different because you went to cosmetology school every day. Well, like every school day. We were there from 11:17, I think is when class started, to 4:50 something is when we got out. I mean, it's a long day. You're on your feet, so like, I mean, but that's how cosmetology would normally be. You'd be on your feet, you'd be out there, like, you know, so it was really fun. Like, it's a long day, but it was fun, and you meet like really good friends and stuff like that, and then you're with those people for like 3 years. I know it's different like when you go through a normal cosmetology school that's not related to your high school, but for me, I learned like a lot. I made a lot of new friends and stuff like that, so it was really, really fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I learned a lot, got a lot of experience and stuff like that. I'm sorry, like, ugh, this head is, like, my head is really itching me, and I know I always do something in my videos to like stall. My bad, guys. This clip is like, I got a headache or something. But I don't know, I really love my cosmetology class. And as far as like state board is concerned, it was not as hard as I thought. Like, everybody sizes it up so much that it's like really, really hard and you might not pass it. I mean, you need to be really clean. Like, that's the main thing that they focus on, like, is like sanitary kind of things. That's the word I'm trying to use. You need to make sure you're using gloves. You need to make sure you're not using the same combs. Like, we had pretty much a big like black hefty trash bag. Every time we used something, we had to throw it in the bag, and you would automatically fail the test if you went back in that trash bag. So you need to make sure you have all your supplies, and you need to make sure that you listen, because sometimes they say things different than you're used to doing it in class. So definitely listen. But the test, because there's a written part and a practical part, the practical part is pretty much easy. Like I said, if you're listening and you have all the supplies that you need, which your teacher should definitely make sure that, you know, you pack well. She checked our bags and stuff like that. She made sure we had extras and stuff like that. Our teacher was really good with that. But as far as the written part, we had 112 questions, and you had to get at least a 75% on it in order to pass. Like if you got, or you had to get 75 questions right. Yeah, 75 questions right on the whole thing, and then if you even got like one wrong, you failed that part of the test, which really blows, because I'm actually one of those people that got literally one question wrong and I couldn't get my license. I had to go back it was like a little place in Baltimore, like a licensing testing kind of place. I don't really know what it's called, but I went back a couple weeks later and retook the test, and I passed it and was able to get my license then. My stuff came through the mail, my little license card, which I actually have. Well, I have the one that you like put in your wallet. And it just says that you're licensed in the state of Maryland, that you can do hair, and it has like a place for your picture and stuff like that. But it's really not that hard. Don't get so worked up about it. I feel like the more nervous you make yourself, you're going to be so much more likely to, yeah, I just didn't want my address to be on here because that's weird. But I have just like the little handheld card in there, my wallet, and it kind of has all this information in it that you probably can't read because I don't have a super camera that focuses. But it says, your name, what you are, like your registration number, and like all that kind of stuff is on here. And then you're supposed to sign it like right here on the end. And I just kind of carry that around with me because when you go to some beauty places, like not hair salons, but like beauty supply stores and stuff like that, you can get a discount for being a licensed kind of person. But I just have this card for Sally's because that's pretty much the place that I go the most. And it's like a pro preferred member. When you're licensed, you can get this card or whatever, and it gives you like a discount on all your products. I think it's really cool because you actually do get good deals. And of course they send you things in the mail, like coupons and like free this or whatever like that. I actually have a coupon here for a free full-size shampoo for the month of January, and I'm like, heck yeah. But I was going to show you guys my book. Our books were huge. Like, I don't know, just compared to my other textbooks, this one kind of seemed like a lot, and then it had 3 like workbooks with it, so it was like a lot. And we definitely took a lot of notes, but I threw out all my binders. I know, but they were like this thick, and I had 3 of them, and then I had a folder. Like, I had notes for days. But this is our cosmetology book. We use my lady's little, yeah, it just looks like this, and it's this thick, and we just kind of have like everything in here. I feel like I can't really show you. Here's a demonstration page. I don't even know what this is, for a spiral perm technique. And it kind of looks like this. I know my lighting's weird, so you probably don't even see it good. And then, like, little vocabulary and stuff like that. Like, this book actually, I don't know, the way it's set up makes it so easy to understand, like, everything. I don't know. I love it. But I guess that's it on cosmetology. Oh, and we have a portfolio. We had to build up a portfolio. We had to have, like, a certain amount of pictures in our portfolio for each quarterly thing. I think it was like 5 or something like that. And then it's just in this skinny black binder, and it has my name on it. And then you open it up, and I have some extra resumes over here. And then the first cover page, we have them in those like page protector things, is your resume, and then it's just like pictures of hair you've done. I don't really know if you guys can see this, but I'm just going to show a couple pictures just in case somebody has a good computer and can see these things. Just like creative styles you did. Yeah, and it has it like from every angle. And some people have nail art or like anything like that. That was my cousin's hair I did for her her first homecoming. Her hair is so long, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. But I don't think I have any nail art in here. Just all hair. And you can have like cuts, you can have comb outs. It doesn't have to be a creative style if you don't want to, because sometimes people like to see the basic work that you can do. I know I just did highlights in my mannequin's hair and like kind of like combed it out really nice after I did a roller set, and showed a picture. And this guy came in because we had mock interviews, but they were mock interviews, but you really had a chance to get the job if they liked you a lot. And like, he saw that and was like ready to hire me on the spot. But the shop was too far away. I didn't have good transportation, so I was like, you know, I'm not going to screw you over like that. So, yeah. But that's just a little bit of my cosmetology experience. If anybody's interested or already in cosmetology school, you know, leave a comment below, ask questions or like anything like that. And if you're in cosmetology too, you can post a video about, you know, your experience, or maybe you can have information or advice that you can give me on like how to, you know, better myself as a cosmetologist, because I'm not really looking into it too much. Like, I have a license, but I'm not really doing much with it. Like, I don't know, I don't work in a shop anymore or like anything like that. I don't know, I just kind of lost passion for it. Like, I worked in a salon and then nobody was kind of helping me the way I needed to be helped, so it was kind of like I lost interest. But yeah, anyways, video responses, comments, rates, everything like that. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.